Hi guys, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today I'm going to do an indigo smoky eye for you. It's kind of like a full trend look. You can probably tell from my voice that I'm still a bit ill. I actually feel fine in me, but I have sinusitis. Hooray. Hideous, hideous thing. If you've ever had it before, you'll know. Also, it's kind of compounded by the fact that I have to fly to the US tomorrow, and I don't think you're supposed to fly with sinusitis, so I've just been to Boots and bought loads of kind of sinus relieving tablets and things to get me through. Right, okay, that's not interesting. Let's do the makeup. Okay, so a bit of Armani Luminous Silk in the colour 5. I'm just going to buff that in with a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Been a lot of nose blowing going on, so its skin's not in the best condition. We'll do the best we can. Now today what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this quite wearable, but then I'm going to change it at the end because I kind of get a bit bored of doing all the wearable looks all the time. Little teeny weeny Shawmura hard 9 brow pencil. I'm going to keep the brows quite light. If this camera angle looks weird, it's because the camera's really high up because the tripod is broken. It's a long story. Basically, the tripod's broken, so it's kind of propped up, but it actually looks like I have no neck now because it's at a weird angle. See, I do have a neck, honest. It's just a weird angle. But you should really only be looking at my face anyway, so it shouldn't matter. Then I've got this lovely blue cream eyeshadow. It's from Smashbox. It's 15-hour wear cream shadow, limitless, and the colour is Sapphire. Put this on my hand earlier. And just to try out colours, because that's what I do before I do a tutorial. I try it all on my hand. Couldn't get it off, so it clearly works. So I'm going to pop this all over the lid. On my last video where I introduced my little cute doggy, Poco, there was a big debate over whether I should let him kiss me on the lips or not, because I said that I don't like him to kiss me on the lips, and I don't. And someone actually went so far as to leave a lovely comment on my Facebook saying how disgusting I was for not letting him kiss me on the mouth. Poco is a puppy and he eats his own poo, so that's why I don't let him lick me on the mouth. But actually, even if he wasn't a little poo eater, I probably still wouldn't let him because I don't really like that. So there you go, those are my reasons. So you put the cream eyeshadow all over the lid first. The reason that you do that is so that when you blend your eyeshadow over the top, it's got something to stick to and it won't all crease and you'll get a little bit more texture and a little bit more depth. Next I've got this from Chanel, it's number 29. I'm going to start by taking this one all the way up to the brow. Oh, this isn't going to be wearable at all, is it? Forget what I said about wearable. I take it back, I don't want to do wearable today. Okay, so all the way up to the brow with blue. Not something we would generally do with blue eyeshadow, it does tend to make you think of those old grannies, isn't it? But I'm doing it. And I'm hoping it's going to work out all right. I'm going to take the really, really light one. And I'm going to pop that just in here. All the way in there. I know what it's like when you're at home watching this because I feel the same way. You sit there and you think, this is never going to work. This is going to look awful. I quite like a challenge. I do like to put myself in that situation where I think, can I bring this back? Now I'm going to take this Louise Young LY38B and I'm going for this blue one here. It's kind of like a denim jeans colour and I'm just going to work that through the socket and across the lid. Okay, blend. Let's get some of the really dark blue in there. Blending that all in to the other two shades of blue that we've got up there. I'm going to go quite high up to the brow, I think. Then I picked up this Laura Mercier pencil, it's in violet. I'll take that under the eye. Give that a little blend. I'll take that over the top as well, I think. Go for a bit more of that dark blue. I'm going to take it just through here. If you can hear that knocking noise, I have no idea what it is. I do not have any prisoners in a dungeon. ex-makeup students trying to communicate from the makeup cupboard. Right, now let's take a bit of this Smashbox Deep Navy gel eyeliner, and we'll put that along the lashes as well. Just really close the lashes this time. Let's pop a bit of concealer on under the eyes. This is MAC Moisture Cover NW20. Need a new one of those, clearly. So with your brush here, your concealer brush, you can change the underneath shape any shape you like. So if you want it really straight here, you can use it to really wing it out. Don't want to make this too neat because it kind of takes away a little bit if it's too perfect. I want it to be a little bit scruffy. I just picked this up from the side. BH Hollywood palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm just using a little bit of purple, which is quite nice actually. A little blend of that. I don't want to over blend it because then it just becomes a little bit sort of 90s. And as long as we put some neat elements with it, it should look quite cool. Honest! I'll just show you this little BH Cosmetics palette. It's really cute, look. Isn't that cute? Can't imagine it's very much money. These things tend to be quite cheap. Right, mascara. I have a YSL one and it's kind of a plummy colour. That's what I was thinking I would use. But then I have another one here, which is a purple colour. I'm going to use the plum one. I think it'd be nice. I like this. Although I know loads of people won't because it's not like perfectly blended or anything. But I like it a lot. Right, on the cheeks, Smashbox Prism Soft Lights. It's really pretty, like soft icy pink. I haven't put any concealer around my nose yet, kind of a bit pointless. Oh, don't think I like that. But if I buff it in, it'll be fine. Let's put some of that yummy mascara on the bottom lashes. That is so nice. I'm going to take a little bit of this light frosty blue just under here. The lip I'm going to put on is Rouge Coco Mystique from Chanel. I'm just going to put that on with my finger actually. You could probably tone that down and wear that, but I'm going to now do what I feel like doing a bit more. This is Deep Navy gel eyeliner from Smashbox. I'm taking a little brush that's kind of separated out into bits, and I'm taking a bit of this gel liner, and then I'm just going to flick some colour out. I think I've kind of been inspired by Mystique. I found my X Men Monopoly board yesterday, and I've just realised that this is kind of like her skin. You know, that kind of slightly, I don't know whether it's feathers. Yeah, I think it is feathers on Mystique. So let's just keep putting these lines on. This would be great for Halloween for Mystique, you know, because no one really wants to do their whole face blue, do they? And it's really quick and easy. Make sure you make all those lines like varying thicknesses and widths so it looks a bit more feathery. Let's go back in with a blue. I'm going back to this one now because I kind of got a bit bored with the Chanel one, it's a bit subtle. So clearly this is not subtle. So I'm going back in with that dark blue from the BH Cosmetics palette, but do be careful because they drop a lot. A lot. Wow, I've done my first Halloween look. That was unexpected. I'm going to go back to the Chanel palette and take a little bit of this iridescent one just over the top of this, just so we get a little bit more texture there. Bit of our light colour just just on the inside there, on the Chanel palette. Oh, 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 oh. And if there's a lesson to be learned from this tutorial, it is not to do makeup when you're feeling ill. Anyway, I'll do some close-ups for you, and it will make a nice Halloween look.